Now, I request Professor Phani Pappu to come and address the gathering.
Dr. Garu, dignitaries of the dais, parents, and my dear students. I will not quote faculty members here because faculty will travel till the end of my speech. I'm amazed to see that the kind of education that you are being imparted at Sri Prakash institutions is amazing. Doing innovation at a very early stage is the most difficult bit. If you look at the band, the people who are playing the band, they will probably become professionals in their future because they have picked up music at a very early stage. Similarly, innovation also should be picked up at a very early stage. But how do we innovate? How will we innovate? Who will tell us what we should innovate? These are the kind of questions that run in people's mind. So let me give you some small stories. Probably then you can relate what can be done by an individual, what kind of power you all have, just that you need to utilize 2% of your mind and you will be able to create wonders. So let me talk about a very simple, small story. So there was a gentleman in Mumbai who was trying to create wealth, but he didn't know what to do. Right? And his only aim was to create wealth. He probably traveled to Turkey, he went to, all over the world to find opportunities. And finally, he got an opportunity in Mumbai itself where he entered into trading. With the trading, he started making money, giving opportunities to others, but he continued to evolve his businesses. He started a cloth manufacturing, he started a small refinery, and then now that name is probably common to all of us, and we are at least using one of the products or services that they offer. I'm talking about Reliance. Right? Dhirubhai Ambani was not educated, but he had the power to think, power to innovate. And what he wanted was to create wealth. And wealth not just for himself, but for the country, for the nation. Similarly, I can quote n number of examples who have started very early in their life. All the tech entrepreneurs in the world, they have created technology companies while they were in their colleges. Take Mark Zuckerberg, Larry Page, Sergey Brin, you name it. Everybody started thinking when they were in either their school or college. So the power of thinking starts right here. Around us, there are hundreds of opportunities, hundreds of problems that needs to be solved. But the recent world, and I am sorry to say this, the recent world thinks that for every problem in this world, we can only build one app. And those apps can solve every problem. That's how the world has become. That's how our education system has become. But what I have seen today at Sri Prakash actually gives me a lot of confidence that the world is not spoiled till now. There are schools which try to impart education on core engineering skills, core scientific skills. That's where the problem is. That's where the solutions are. When COVID came in 2020 rather, the entire world was shaken. No app could have saved you. No technology could have saved you. Only thing that saved you was science. Right? What saved us? The vaccine. Is it not? The protocols that were developed by the doctors like Dr. Garu sitting here. The power of innovation should be understood by each individual. Our Honorable CM Chandrababu Naidu Garu said, one home, one entrepreneur. Why? The reason why it was said is, why it was quoted was not to just show that we can develop entrepreneurs, but we can create an economic activity by entrepreneurship. Not only that, we will help building a nation, we will help building this world. We have so many problems to solve, my dear children. So many problems. And with the pedigree that you have in hand, I think you should start to innovate, accelerate, and become righteous entrepreneurs. You don't have to run around money, but if you start finding solutions to the problem, that itself will evolve you as a thought leader tomorrow. Why this world need people like you? Why these people need innovators? Because this world is dynamically changing. Every single day we come across problems that needs to be solved. We have to save the mankind. We have to save this world. Right? Every single day problems erupt from all corners, all nooks and corners. And it is the power of mind, power of innovation that can save us through all these things. The world has evolved so much. You know, when I was born till now, the way we eat has changed, the way we go out has changed, the way we get education has changed, the way we shop has changed. Why do you think that the world thought that we need deliveries in 10 minutes? We have Blinkit, we have Swiggy, Instamart. But in 1980s, you know, in my younger days, we used to wait for 10, 12 days to even get a small letter. The world has constantly changed. The need has changed. And when the need changes, you need to innovate. And necessity is mother of invention, right? So, my dear children, everyone in this room has the power to think, power to innovate. The only thing is start identifying opportunities, start identifying problems. You don't have to solve bigger problems. Nobody can solve the problem of poverty overnight. We need to solve every problem in bits and pieces. And that can only be done when you start thinking towards problem solving. When you become, elders, when you grow up, 3 things that you need to remember is having one core skill, one problem solving skill, and third is the critical thinking skill. If you have these 3 skills, you can navigate this world and you can rule this world, forever. So finally, I want to take a pledge from all of you that today you will start thinking, you will start innovating, you will start asking tough questions, right questions. And that will definitely trigger your mindset in a way that will pave your way to success. So all of you need to say with me, I am India. I am India. It's not louder. I am India. I am India. Continue innovation, continue entrepreneurship. Thank you.